What's happening, guys? Hera here, back with another episode of Guild Wars 2. Let me just catch up my frame rate there. Alright, so pretty much all I'm doing at the start as we run through these few episodes, or at least for the first few, is I'm just going to start covering as many basics as possible. So, we have a boulder. This is a good basic. Boulders. Alright, in the game you will find a shitload of in-game objects. Pretty much when you pick up boulders and other objects, your interface will change to allow you to put this boulder to use. For example, meteor. Call down meteor from the sky onto your foe. Okay, and then throw the boulder. Alright, this is unique. Alright, let's just do that. Okay, so pretty much you threw the boulder up into the air and called it down. This must be unique to the class. It has to be. Because normally you just have throw or drop with the other classes. So, I have no idea. Well, I suppose I was going in the general direction. Let's look at our map. First thing we do is I go to the merchant. The merchant is important, especially in early game. He's down there. Well, let's do this. Now, there is some fall damage in the game, but it's not very much. You can get away with a bit.
Burn my fur. No. We only train devourers in controlled situations. Never, ever approach a devourer in the wild.
You heard, man.
No! Just no.
What do you mean, no?
The Legion calls.
Alright. And gents, I can buy some of these eggs from you. What eggs? Oh, this is just typical. The first merchant I come across, he doesn't have any. What I'm after are points to where I can mine and gather, because I'm a bit of a gatherer myself, but you need tools for this, and I don't see anywhere on the general range to gather these tools, so we'll just head to the armory waypoint over here. Just as we move around, we'll check this place out. And you'd also kill things. I don't know even where my quest is. Help, Legion's just around. Alright, so we're just pretty much doing the standard defenses. And doing that, so. There is some other questions that do pop up quite a lot, like, for example, how to split an item. I'll show you that as soon as I get a double item. Let us kill some targets here. I'll switch to fire. It's a little bit more potent. That's nice. This is the difference between the weapon now that we're using. So it splits it up into three. As I can see, this weapon is a little bit better for AoE. So we got a mighty spear gun. Spear guns, pretty much, a lot of professions can use, or a lot of classes use them because you have underwater mode, and we'll get into that again. This is the unexploded mortar shell. Okay, so just as I jump off there, we are suddenly in range of this. What we have here is this little heart, and this heart encompasses this region, give or take around it. Just imagine there's an imaginary circle around the heart. And what happens is when you enter this region, you have help. The quest popping up here is, in this case, is help Krutik's Forge Wield, run the armory, and the Age of Charged Weapon tests. So you can pick up unexploded mortar shells, metal bars, and work tools while guarding against ghosts and the Flame Legion. So, for example, if I pick up this, straightforward, we get kind of a completion. This is one of our quests. What can I do with this? I can throw the mortar shell at something, but let's see if we can find something to kill it with first. Or can I use... No, I can't use these. We'll go with the hyena there. Go forward to my mortar shell. Okay. So I did something. I'm still trying to level up this so we can get access to the next couple of points, which is Dragon Breath, or Drake's Breath and Burning Speed. And he bit my leg. Alright. So some more unexploded mortar shells. All we can do is just pick them up just to pretty much complete the quest. You can just throw them anywhere. What else can we do that might be good? Bars. It's something about bars. Might as well do it nice and easy. Mortar shells. At everyone. Free mortar shells for everyone. You too have a mortar shell. Don't worry. It won't hurt. Hi. Oh, you're just out of range. Come here, Mr. Flame Legion dude. No. God damn it. Just stay still while I throw a mortar at you. No, he's going to be out of range. There. You fail. Check out those dodging skills. Nice. Alright, so how are we doing? I still haven't gotten any loot. This is not good. This is really typical of me. I run around doing something for a while and I don't get any loot to show it off. Of course, guys, obviously, if you have any questions that I will be able to help on, do so. Go, mortar. You slow-ass mortar. Continue just nuking stuff for the time being while I can try to get up this area. This one's quite a close range ability, but we have our Dragon's Breath. It is unlocked now for permanent use. So let us test it on Mr. Hyena here. See if it's any use. Okay. Rawr. Nah. Okay, event just popped up. Where did the event pop up? It's over here. Let's do that because I'm crippled. Go, go, go. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so as these event pop-ups, you can join into them anytime. And this is one of the great parts of the game. You can just be running around, you're doing all these quests, and all of a sudden, oh, these guys need my help. Come on, move, chart. You can run faster than that. And I assume I can get in here from here. I'm just guessing. Yeah, here we go. So what we have now are a lot of these junk piles that we have to protect. Well, actually, you don't need to protect these. We can pick up all of these jump points as part of the other sign. Okay. So now we're in the midst of an event with loads of people. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 people or something like that. And we have to protect this weapon parts for 5 whole minutes. Alright, so let's go into fast forward mode, I think, on this one. Okay, and we're back to the last 30 seconds there. We'll just kind of pick this up. Jumping in, doing some flying death kicks of awesome, as well as some, you know, fireballs or fire breath. And we will continue owning everything inside. I'm just swapping between the two of these and, you know, trying out these new abilities, see how they work. I haven't got a clue what this actually does. It just detonates a burst of icy chill to nearby foes. So yeah, just run into the middle of them and use it. I think the fire kick is pretty awesome. And then I have fire breath. And what I'm doing is around all of these masses of players or corpses, is I'm actually just spamming F to kind of pick up everything that we see here. And this must be the last part of the wave now. Well, it is complete. It says 0-0. It's still going though. Okay, search F.
What's on your mind?
What? Huh? What's going on? Right on. Alright, so apparently this is not following your standard rules. Either that or the server lag. Would not surprise me. Let's switch here and just throw these all on fire with some nice flaming attacks of awesome. And then flying kick. Yeah, didn't quite work out as well. Nothing is badass, and there it is. There is one event complete. So what we have here now is we get these experience points from the event. We get a certain amount of karma points and some coins. Now, karma points are used to buy things, and what you will probably find and notice immediately is that this has become unlocked. or it has changed color. It has gone now light,
What's on your
or
mind?
filled up, in other words. It's now full. So we have a full heart, our first full heart. Whereas this one over here isn't so full. As you can see, it's only halfway through. But at the full heart, it means I gain access to the shop of this area. And it also means that I've completed the quest in this area, so to speak. So this guy can now lend me his little support. What was anything worth looting, for example? We can check it out, and as you can see, your funds you're allowed to spend. I don't recommend spending these because I like to keep them for later on level, but if you want to spend them, you can spend them. You can get a pile of junk here for 119 karma points or some iron legion gear, you know, little things like that. Just before I do go on this episode, guys, what I will do is just quickly show more or less how to actually change or split your items, because a lot of people have problems with this. Normally you can go through the bases. You can try control click and control right click. If that does not do anything, you can try shift. Shift click, shift right click. Now as you can see, shift click here brought it up as a broken claw, and the last one we can try is alt. 1 second there. Okay, and no, I keep breaking it. I'm pressing wrong buttons. Okay, and last one we can try is alt. So alt click and alt right click. As you can see, they do nothing. So then we can go to the next one, which is control drag. Which does nothing. Shift drag does nothing again, puts it back there, and then alt drag. It's suddenly made it move. We drop that there, we can change the amount. It's not the most ideal, but this is how it is. It seems to be just alt drag. This is you know, there are easier ways to do that, but this is how the system works. If you want to split something, to send it to someone. But I will continue more in the next episode on basics and information and just get a feel for the game. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.